Hello everyone, it's Dranina here and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Say hello everyone to Stella Bay. We finally got a nav key last episode and we're here on Monarch, as you can see here on the navigation terminal, the auto landing base. We got a nav key for Stella Bay and there is a very big warning sign from Cascadia landing pad because it's supposed to be very dangerous. So I just went for Stella Bay, you know? I don't want to risk my life for something that's probably not worth it in such a way. So let's go and see what Monarch actually looks like. We got our Sam unit and I don't know how good Sam is. So I think we're going to switch out Ali with Sam. Or I can just take Felix and Sam. Like, keep the girls together and provide some rest. She probably enjoys it as well. I have no idea how reliable Felix and Sam are. But hey, at least we can try, right? And if it goes wrong, we can just teleport back to the unreliable and then switch out some people. And no one knows about Felix, so that should be fairly safe. Alright, so let's have a quick look, because Sam does have some upgrades. He got a corrosive washer and a corrosive blaster, so that's looking very good. I don't know how tanky he is. Can I see that somewhere? So he's close ranged, aggressive. Is intimidate, hack, range damage, level. Alright, compared to Felix, how much health does he got? Can I see it compared to myself? Like, details? I've got 1900, so I've got 700 more than Sam. And Felix got only 900. So, you know what, let's give Sam a bit of extra tankiness. So, more base health. More... Ooh. Well, I don't know if I'm going to make many negative reputation kills. So, let's get more armor. Ooh. Let's go for this one. I can just choose to. Sure, then we take this one, these ones, and next time we're going for Jazz Hands. Yeah, let's get down here. Alrighty. So welcome to Monarch, people. Welcome to Monarch.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
No
I
props.
don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Yes, I definitely am. You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Ah, don't worry about it. Takes more than a few gunships to scare me.
Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used.
Yeah, I can
You may
understand
not have heard,
that.
you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Let me quickly put up the sound a bit. I am... let's go for travel discreetly, because I neither want to give my real name nor my undercover name, so...
Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part.
Oh, please continue.
Please.
Sure, I'm Captain Dranina.
Well, there's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Ah, don't you worry. But are you guys really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Of what? Oh, I think it's a drink. Or is it, like, breakfast cereals? Don't know. But really, you're not what I suspected to find here, because Monarch was supposed to be filled with awful beasts. Wasn't it?
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Ah,
Did
don't
he just say
you...
raptidons and cannibals?
I can't wait.
Alright, so the bot has been lying.
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Alright, so I'm going to have a look. Nice to
Mr.
meet you.
Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Will do.
And if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Sure.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
No props.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Alright. See you around. So, let's get to Mr. Sanjar. Is this the right place? Let's quickly have a look at that journal. I don't want that quest. We aren't at Fallback, right? We're on Stellar Base, so this is something else. Let's get over here. Monarch, this seems like the right building, doesn't it?
Could I
Oh, yeah,
get
it
another
is.
advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
How are you?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
You're generous, but weird. So, thank you, I guess?
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Nobody in particular? Not that I want to tell you anyway.
Notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Alcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No, I'm sorry. But hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Well, so if you're free from other corporations, which is what I understand is going on here in Monarch, why do you want to bring them back anyway?
Because he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Whoa, Felix.
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
That's quite a long
We've
time.
kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Yeah, so... Well, you are freer than anyone here in Halcyon. I mean, I have seen bigger shitholes than Stellar Bay over here. So, why not embrace it that you're finally free?
You talk like Graham.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
So... what do you want to do about it? Because you're free. And in my opinion, freeing everyone in Halcyon is, quite important to me. So... but I kind of understand why you want to change this, but how are you going to do that?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old masters.
Well, we can't continue to subsist like this either.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
I like you a lot better, Celia. I have to ask you a question later on, but this lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Alright, so how are you going to do that? Because I hear loads of ideas, but no concrete solutions.
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
So what is it? I mean, I'm going to steal it for you because I think you guys need help. And maybe not in the way I think you're supposed to be getting help, or not always don't necessarily align, but you guys need help anyway. So what is this Bolt 52?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you until you said the phrase extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
So where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
And why are you stating it that way?
Saying what? Which way?
You're saying arms.
That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what.
Oh shoot, I bet it's going to be some scientific something with a lot of stuff going on that no one knows about, but sure, I see what I can do.
Good enough. I know when to settle. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
And that is exactly what I meant. But Celia.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
I'm looking for his Dustball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience thin a long time ago.
I'll see what I can do, but thank you. But money troubles?
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Why?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
And do you need the stuff, or do you want to be with Sebastian?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
You think so? So ask him on a date then, instead of buying his shop empty.
I couldn't. What if he says no?
Then he says
Hey,
no.
maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Alright, so see you later. I don't like you, Felix. You're a bit too forward with your questions, as in you want to know too much. We had to speak with Nakoya, who is supposed to be in the bar being drunk. Gotcha, you're indeed very hard to
And the
miss.
little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
And you're drunk. So, excuse me.
Don't interrupt, it's rude.
No, it's not.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Dranina.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Well, I'm told you can get me through an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Nah. How much time do you need?
More than you have, I suspect. I plan to sit here and drink until I find myself awoken sober.
What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Alright, so Nakoya is an alcoholic and a drug abuser. Sounds like fun. You know... Oh, my medical's high enough.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
What in the... That thing talks?
Apparently it does. Of course it does. Oh, shoot. I have to do some breaking and entering. Again, I have to do it a bit too often. So, you know what, let's first get after the Tosbal poster. Which direction is it? Hello? Oh, that direction. Probably in here? Stella Bay.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Ah, there you are. Nice to meet you.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, alright? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
You're... I can lie, but... Yeah, sure, let's defend Catherine.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately.
I
First,
noticed.
my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Well, because you're a free colony, what's with all these people? If they aren't free, if they're locked up inside the Space's Choice family, they want to be free. And if they're free, they want to be part of the Space's Choice family. So, so you find him in Dragon Bodies is?
I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack.
You want me to find
Since you
him?
don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Yeah, Tospa posters. Oh, Catherine. Yeah.
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Alright. So, Grimm's
This
poster.
again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Well, you cannot really do that, so...
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
You still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Surely, we can work something out, can't we?
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Yeah, sure. Work with me and I'll help you find Brecton.
Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster.
Sure.
Fine by me.
I am going to have a look. Shoot, that's loud. Let's first have a look at our characters. We've got 10 more points. Oh my gosh, our persuade is so high. Nice. Felix is good in that though. So... And... Alright, so... I mean... What do I want? My melee isn't my strongest. We probably... Oh, we have to put him... handguns, which... Let's have a quick look what we do have here. You are considered a... handgun, I guess? I don't know. I mean... let's put like 10 points in handguns. Sure. Completely fine with it. Perks. We've got a new one. What was it? Carry capacity bonus from companions, dialogue skills, vendor price buy, indestructible highlight range, bonus to headshots, movement speed, science weapon damage. I already have this one. Ooh. You know what? Let's have better TDD. Or we charge it faster. Let's go for that one. I know it's just a tier 1, but it's still a one I wanted. So let's go to our quest journal and search for... Where are you? Braxton Apartment. And have a look who this Braxton is. And what is in his... goes on in his mind, and to see whether we can actually find out where he has been over the past couple of days. I think I'm supposed to be in this building. And
Help! Someone's been killed!
What?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you alright? So put yourself to...
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
Oh, poor
If
guy.
you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
Well, that sounds like I'm
Now,
going it
if you'll
anyway.
excuse me. I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Yeah, I understand. You know what, Sam? I think I've got a job for you. Yep.
Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Oh!
Bag dispenser empty. Please replace sacriel before disposing of any corpses.
Let's borrow some stuff. I mean, he's not going to need it anymore, is he? But there's a computer here, or like a notepad, so it's something we can examine. Tossball betting slip. The betting slip lists some incredibly bold wagers for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from the left field tossball betting. Who is he? Any news on who this guy is? What's that? Ooh, several ragged outfits, all of them in the same color, were stuffed in this suitcase. Alright, search the apartment for clues. So we have to investigate the betting. Well, by the looks of it.
Whatever you do, don't mention crossbow to Isaac.
Laura? Where is Braxton supposed to be? 3 meters below us. Is Braxton the victim? What? Is this Braxton's apartment? No, it's not. This is random other guy. From S. Nundy's, Mr. Nundy, sorry to bother you about this, but some foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk about her? Isaac, can you please try to keep your window shut? I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites Manta rats, and a Manta rats infestation is everyone's problem. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours, I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day and night, haha. But maybe you could try close your door a little more quietly. I've rather sensitive nerves and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. He or she is fast asleep anyway. I'm probably not going to need. There's a terminal over there. But where is the apartment that I'm looking for? Whose apartment is this? Ooh, there's a lockbox in here. I have to pick it. That's right. I mean, I've got enough mech picks anyway. Sure. Sure, no problem. Let's get quickly in our inventory because I can break you down. Sam, you're really making an awful lot of noise. 2 residents. No, I've already been here. Dropping a care package of with the meadows in the old ruins south of Stella Bay. Be back soon, Laura. I know you're reading it. Stay out of my things. Oh, this is Braxton's apartment. What are you doing here?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
What are you doing in Braxton's apartment? Well, never mind. So... Oh! Alright, so we can investigate this bunch over here. Well, it leads us to... over here. Let's follow the marker to see whether we can find some information. Oh! What? Oh, we have to search that home. Let's go for...
Will someone help me? My boy's in trouble. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
I absolutely sure, madam. Take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Sure, I will try, but you know you're a crazy old lady. Jeez.
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
I will help you. Don't
Thank
you worry.
Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
Oh,
And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
I kinda have a feeling we're going to search for a 30-year-old man, or like 40-year-old man. And that Agnes is just a crazy overprotective love-bearing mother who's just afraid something is going on. Well... Ooh, that's... I think I have to be here? Can I get in here? Is there another building on the back of this? Let's have a quick look, because I don't think so. Like, is it upstairs or is it downstairs? No, it's downstairs in that building. It's in here. Left filters for betting. Aha! Nell.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I can lie. Or just speak the truth, and who has time to watch grown men and women hit balls with sticks?
Pretty much the entire colony.
Everyone needs a good diversion. That's what keeps you from thinking about the marauders outside town. The raptidons chewing at the walls. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Let's listen quietly.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for you?
Well... Someone's dead.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Alright, so I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So, who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip. I'll make them pay. I want to have both of them. Let's go for I'll make them pay.
Someone's gotta. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Alrighty. So for now, guys, I think I am going to take a small break. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you want to get notified every time I post a new video. If you got tips and tricks for here at The Outer Worlds or suggestions for other games I should be checking out, leave it in the comment section down below. Have an awesome day, and I see you guys next time.